All right, we're live. Yay. All right, guys, welcome back. Welcome back to Daddy Duck in the Blind. This show is brought to you by www.daddyduck365.com, where you can get all your Daddy Duck merchandise. Also by Salt Creek Custom Ammunition. I was shooting some of their turkey loads this weekend. Excellent stuff. Had some excellent patterns. Also, I was using the True Lock choke tubes. And also is by Biscuit Built 3D. He makes one heck of a DIY remote swimmer decoy and a tree strap. All right. So, what's up, Hayes? What's going on? Oh, we're just sitting here. Boys, y'all going to have to excuse me. I'm in the South, and the pollen count is extremely high. I got allergies, and I've been snotting and coughing all day in the past couple of days. So if I go into a coughing fit, I apologize, but just can't get around it, man. Just can't get around it. Hayes, how you doing tonight? I hope everything's going well. If it's your first time coming in here, do me a huge favor. Do me a huge favor and chat something up in the room. Tell me where you're from if this is your first time. Nothing about the order. Place my order at Mighty White Moon. I got you. I'll tell you. I've been looking, and I don't know if I'm gonna get it this year. Maybe in the next couple of years, maybe. But I was thinking about getting a Havoc. At least a 17, 18-foot Havoc and put a 50-horse Freedom motor on it. That's what I'm looking at. I think that would be an outstanding combination duck boat plus fishing boat. But I've been looking at them Havocs and that Freedom motor, man. Those things are awesome. It's got everything you want. It's got the versatility of a mud motor, plus it's like a traditional outboard cooling system, outboard power pack. You get the speed, you get the torque, you can run in shallow water, run in mud, stumps, the whole 9 yards. Oh my goodness. So who else is in here? I see we got one more person in here. You went to look at them last weekend. I might be going. I'm gonna be headed to the Sportsman's Classic here in my home state of Columbia, South Carolina. Friday, this coming Friday. So I'm kind of hoping. I'm hoping Havoc and Freedom Motor, they got a little display out there. I'd like to get a closer look. Would definitely like to get a closer look. Charles, what's going on tonight, man? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're still going to be able to make it Friday. Doors open at noon, so I'm going to be there. I'll be there when the doors open. Need to get some more people in here tonight. Right now, yes. Cool. Well, let me ask y'all a question. I've been thinking about starting to do podcasts. And of course, if I do, I'm going to pre-record a bunch of them before I release them. But do y'all listen to podcasts or watch podcasts? And if you do you like the ones that are longer? Do you like the ones that are shorter? I'm thinking the shortest I would do would be 30, 45 minutes to an hour. And 2 hours max for a long one. I'm just wondering if y'all would listen to something that long, or You like them short and sweet and to the point. I got something coming up. The reason I asked, I got something coming up that I'm going to be doing a video on. It's going to be podcast style. 45 minutes is a sweet spot for me. Okay. I like shorter, 30 minutes. So anywhere from 30, 45 minutes podcast. They will be a video podcast, but so I mean you can turn it on your phone, you don't have to watch it, you can just listen to it. But I got something coming up, hopefully next month or two, that I'll be doing a very lengthy podcast on, just because of the information. I'm gonna have some guests on here, and I'm gonna put it out as a video first. It's gonna be kind of like my first one, but I want to get, anywhere from 6 to a dozen podcasts recorded before I start putting them out. And I know I only got 3 people in here. So what is your time frames that you would listen to them? I mean, what would be the best time frame for you guys? Just trying to get ideas. Cole, man, what's going on? John, what's going on, man? Glad you could make it. Appreciate y'all coming in, hanging out with me tonight. Like I said earlier, I don't have a cold. What I have is a sinuses and all this pollen we got, and I got a scratchy throat from it. So if I go into a coughing fit, I'll apologize. But the idea, like I said, thinking about doing podcasts. Of course, it'll be duck hunting related stuff, conservation, special guests, that whole kind of thing. Yeah, same here, buddy. It was supposed to rain today, and we got like a little drizzle. And that was it. We took some Benadryl earlier. I hope that's not what's making me sleepy. So if I fall face first on the computer screen, you'll know. Did I have a good birthday? Yeah, I did. I had all my family here. Had my wife and both the kids, and the grandbaby, and my daughter's fiance was here. My sister was here. My aunt was here. My dad was here. My stepmother was here. Same here, just a few sprinkles. Yeah. Dang. Yeah, I'll be shooting Flonase up my nose when we're done with this. But for John and Cole, the question of the night is, I'm thinking about doing some podcasts, and just kind of like a curiosity. How long would y'all listen to one? Would it be 30 minutes, 45, an hour, 2 hours, whatever? What's the sweet spot? Hay said 45 for him. Charles said 30. Afrin and Clarendon, we stay loaded. Thank you. I work from home too, buddy. Yeah, I don't, it's just something I'm kind of toying with in about a couple of months. Oh, about 3 minutes. All you sit still to watch. Well, it will be a video podcast, but you can definitely listen to it if you didn't want to watch the video. It's going to be duck hunting related stuff, conservation kind of stuff, maybe some special guest kind of thing. But I got something that I'm working on right now that I'll be doing a video on, but it's going to be a podcast style. They make the day go by faster. Anything from 45 to 2 hours. Great now. Okay. I can't tell you right now. That I can't tell you. I can't let the cat out of the bag quite yet. I gotta get them nailed down. I got actually 2 of them. And it's gonna be a conservation kind of deal. But I got 2 that I'm thinking about. It's kind of geared like after what we're doing here. The In the Blind, live streams. I need another name. Get another name for the podcast. Something kind of catchy. Mark Taylor, what's going on? I got you, brother. You're on the list. Both of y'all are on the list. I do have a first guest that already in mind. There's 2 of them. I'm hoping within a month we're gonna have this thing a date nailed down where we can do it. We all got to be on the computers at the same time when we do it, and have your video, be able to video yourselves. But everything, the podcast stuff will all be pre-recorded stuff and then put out on YouTube, and try to get on with the other podcast places. But I like to get, like I said, anywhere from 6 to 8, 6 to a dozen pre-recorded, so that I don't have to worry about every week trying to get one out. I'll have them already done, and probably do like one a month kind of thing. So I get my feet wet and more people want to come in and do this with me. Yeah, it'll definitely be a video style. Most definitely. Well, I should take that back. It's going to be on a podcast format, but it'll be a video, if that makes sense. And then once I get the first one done, then all the others will be a video podcast. I just think when I don't mind listening to podcasts, but there are times when you just want to put a face to everything. But I'm waiting on. I will, dude. Friday, I'm going to the South Carolina Sportsman's Classic. It'll be held in Columbia. So when I go there, I'm going to be talking to some people there and kind of maybe getting some duck call makers or decoy companies, stuff like that, to come on it. I'm going to stop by. I am going to stop by South Carolina DNR and see if I can't talk to somebody about doing one on conservation. I've got another one that I'm going to be lining up. Food plots for ducks. And I'm lining it up right now as we speak. The guy is very interested in it. I'm going to go and get some B-roll video to begin with, where he's going to be doing it here very shortly, and then get with him later on in the off season. It's going to be on rice, and then I got one on food plots. I got a lot of ideas, a lot of things that would like to try. Yeah, DNR. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to DNR. I'm gonna talk to him. I'd like to get a biologist from DNR is what I'd like. I'd like to get a DNR biologist. I wouldn't mind getting someone who is overall over the wildlife management areas. Talk to them. I mean, the thing is endless. I mean, you can go so many ways with it. I mean, even with Hayes, with him and Tanner from Southern Addicts, other stuff. All right, let's see. Different. I did pick up some more reloading supplies at Shields. Local had 10% off, and I had a few gift cards. Just stinks. Store a mile and a half away. Oh, wow. You could start a Friends of page and raise funds. We have hour and a half. 1.5 hours away. That's an hour and a half, right? Maybe get a biologist from one of the refuges, if they will. That kind of thing. It's just something to do, man. I mean, just something else to bring information to y'all. I'll try to build my audience a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Wouldn't mind getting a few more sponsors to help out. That would be kind of cool. Oh, let's see. I know Mississippi, and Texas. They have some outstanding. I don't know about their DNR biologists, but I know that Texas and Mississippi have some outstanding waterfowl biologists that are there. Oh man, what? Well, I'm telling you right now, it was a day. I didn't sleep very well last night to begin with, and today was just unbelievably busy at work. I think if you get it out there, they seem to draw good numbers to watch and listen. Yeah, that's the whole idea. Because I can always, not only can I post it on, Apple and all the other podcast places, but I can also post it to my YouTube. I just need a catchy name. The live stream, which some people call it a podcast. I call it a live stream because we're just sitting here shooting the bull. But this is in the blind, so I need something a little more catchy for the podcast. Duck chatter. I think not echo, but it might be echo. It's either echo or what's the other call maker out there? Big one. My brain is right. R&T. I think it's echo. I think echo has duck chatter. Mark J. Larson. How you doing, buddy? Out of the blind. Was R&T? Is R&T the one that has duck chatter? Mark. Now, I don't know if y'all saw Mark's video. He got his personal best on beavers last week. I believe it was last week. And the dang thing was close to 70 pounds, if I remember. It was close. It was close to a 70-pound beaver. Have you caught anything? You caught any more? Duck chatter is echo. Yeah, I got to figure something. So if y'all so Mark, have you caught any have you busted your PB on beavers yet, or are you catching any more? What's the deal there? Echo is my spot. Yeah. Y'all come out here to BB on May 24th for the 50th anniversary event. Yeah, I won't be able to make that one. 65 pounds. You got most of them. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, man. I just need to. Like I said, just need to find the right name. I don't know yet. That's the That's the biggest thing. Getting something that's catchy. Something that people will remember, and then just go from there. Just curiosity here, show of hands. I know Hayes is, but anybody else? Y'all follow TikTok or anything like that? Instagram, that kind of stuff. You only got a week left trapping season. Jeff Barris, how you doing? uh, Mark, just to let you know, I did see that hole that we were talking about. No nicknames. No nicknames, or just nicknames from your younger days that might be catchy. No crazy nicknames. I mean, the only nickname I've ever had was Scooter, but that's just no. um, oh, God, man, I am so sorry, guys. Like I said, it was a long day. Seems like I haven't gotten out of this chair. I mean, all day. Jeff survived the blizzard of 25. Yeah. You were what, 5 days without power, Jeff? Is that right? I've been fishing for some for brim and stuff like that. Hey, I haven't been catfishing. Um, I did run out to the swamp over the weekend. I got that new prop on the boat and got the trailer fixed. So I said, well, now it's time to go. So I put the boat in the water and rode around for a few hours, just kind of chilling out and relaxing. Hmm. Yeah, Jeff had a heck. I called him up, man. He said, "I'll call you back later. We got no power. I'm trying to get the power back up. Get heat in the house." 3. Ain't that the truth, buddy? I'm. I take that back. Hey, it's a 2 blade. It's the original. The stock prop 2 blade. I take that back. I don't know why I said 3. I don't know what I was thinking about. But you're right, John. I mean, y'all lost a whole season of birds from. Oh man. Man, I'd have opened up the door. I'd have opened up the door on it and packed it full of snow. But yeah, I do lose track of time, man. Working from home. Yeah, I do the same thing, buddy. You just sit here and answer phone calls and deal with stupid people. Try to get your reports out in time. Yeah, it would take me a month of Sundays to keep changing out blades like that. The only thing I got to do left to do on my trailer right now is I got the bunks done. I want to put some new tires on it. What's up, RD? If Noah's listening, tell him I said hello. I want to clean the trailer with a little bit of oxidation on it. So I want to get the boat back off of it and take it somewhere to a pressure washer and wash it down real good. Put some new tires on her. Repack the bearings. I hear you. I hear you. Man, I'm either on the phone, the computer, you name it. Oh, let's see here. Got don't really have any duck hunting news. Like I said, how many hours I put on? Last year wasn't that many. Hayes. I think a total of, let's see here, maybe, and I mean, I did a lot of walk-ins, private places this year. So I probably maybe put 5 hours last duck season. $12 inches of snow, 75-mile-an-hour winds, widespread power outages, and 60 degrees. 2 days later, some of my air still doesn't have power. Wow. Let's see, starting today. Well, I got Friday off. That's the only day I got off this week, and I'm going to the Sportsman's Classic. The following weekend, I got to go and take care of some personal stuff. But after that, I'll be working every Saturday for the rest in April. Again, guys, I'm sorry. But that's what it is from this kind of show. I was reading that. I got chosen to do the survey for Louisiana. So I filled it out, and they were talking about it. A season in September and April. That would be cool. Power company has to replace 1,200 poles in the area. Good gosh. That's unbelievable. Hey, who knows, Jeff? Elon Musk may be driving around there here shortly and handing out their Starlinks to everybody. River, what's going on? I haven't seen you in a while, man. Glad you can make it. Let's see here. This weekend, we did a lot of things. We patterned some turkey guns. The video will be out here Wednesday. We did a little bit of fishing. The 2 fish we caught, I did not get on camera. They went for a really nice boat ride. I want to get it, John. I don't know how I got it. It just came in an email. I'd like to have a Starlink, if nothing else, just for emergencies. I think it'd be cool. You imagine some of the live streams that I could do in the woods if I had a Starlink? Because 90% of the time where I'm at, I don't even have any cell service. So having a Starlink, it's not that big, it's not that hard. You just need a line of sight. Just need an opening. I could most definitely do some crazy live streams. But before I get a Starlink, I got to get a new computer. This laptop is old. Oh, I got you. I mean, I wouldn't mind having it, like I said, if nothing else, but for emergencies. You can turn it on and off anytime you want to. No, you don't have to long contracts or anything. It just whenever you decide, hey, I'm going to use it, get it. I can barely. My eyes are so tired and so watery and so itchy. I can barely read the chat. It is crazy. One of these reading glasses would help me any better. Probably hurt my eyes from this distance. Yeah. So what else? What do we got going on? A second monitor. I need to get a new laptop is what I need. Good for me working out of the house. A second monitor would help. A new laptop would help me. That's what I want. Hang on a second. Hang on one second. Put some eye drops in. I had to make sure that it wasn't super glue. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that the truth? I've been very careful about that kind of stuff. I got my Go Devil back in this one, the one I have now, 2009 maybe. It's got I had to put on I had to I had to get a new motor for it. I blew the other one up. I'm trying to clean this screen up a little bit. Whoops. Figures I hit some kind of button. There we go. But I got my Go Devil 2009, I believe it was. Oh, really? What did I pattern? I patterned my Browning 12 gauge silver, and I patterned my 20 gauge Remington 1100. Both of those are with turkey loads. And I got some number 6 bismuth. And so I took my 28 gauge out and patterned it. The pattern wasn't as good as I wanted it. I need to kind of tweak that out a little bit. Oh, I got you, man. It's kicking my tail right now. Yeah, everything's Salt Creek ammo and True Lock choke tubes. I hear you. I tell you one thing: if if the bismuth prices and the TSS prices keep going up, I may have to start outlawing again. Man. Oh, wow. That's crazy, Joe. Let me turn this fan around a little bit. It's not quite getting me. Oh. No, I believe that word outlaw was created on the East Coast up in Barnegat Bay and some of the original market hunting places. But it could have been. I mean, there's outlaws there were outlaws up and down the East Coast after the market hunting days. Just like there was market hunting in Louisiana, and it was market hunting in California, and market hunting up in up north. There were guys were everywhere. What do y'all want to talk about tonight? Anything in particular? I mean, anything in particular y'all want to talk about? I like them, John. Yeah, John. They I got some notes around here somewhere. Hey, I'm gonna have to. I gotta find out where they're at. Either I have them here or my dad's got them at the house, but and I can't remember the year. But they had some big numbers during market hunting days on the East Coast, and there was a tub of them. John, I just patterned some guns with some new turkey loads that I got a hold of. I don't know if I'm going to have time this season to turkey hunt. I'm probably going. I know I'm working this Saturday. I got Friday's the only day I have off this week, so I know I'll be working Saturday. And then the following weekend, I've got some stuff to do, family stuff. And then after that, the rest of the month of April, I'll be working every Saturday. Not that I can't hunt on Friday. It's just I don't know if I'm gonna have the time. Plus, doing everything else I have to do around here. Well, that's how we felt about it. Hey, that's how we felt about it. We had ducks here so good that we didn't have to go anywhere. We just went places just to see new things. The ducks were here, and then they just gone. At South Country, it starts, I believe, April 3rd. I believe it starts April 3rd. Yeah, well, I normally work. My normal work week is Sunday through Thursday, and so the only days I get off are Friday and Saturday, which I like because if I'm hunting around here, um, generally speaking, I don't have that many people um, around me. Of course, Saturday is always busy, so I kind of like it. But we got some extra work that's coming in, and I'll be working anywhere from 6 to 8 hours on Saturdays. All I can say, it's overtime. And come on, Donald Trump. Come on, the Senate. Let's sign that bill that says we're not taxed on overtime. Oh, I wouldn't doubt it, buddy. We used to have straps of greenheads all the time. All the time. And then it just disappeared. And since the 1980s, people have been rushing off to more and more people going to Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, um, the Dakotas, the whole 9 yards. And I got several friends who were diehard duck hunters, and now they go twice a year. They take 2 trips a year. Oh, I was in my duck blind with my laptop. Didn't have it off, but had an invite. I got you. It's funny. I would propose a 30-day, 3 duck season, 2 mallards. We would have to do that for 4 years. Yeah, at least. I have, you know, I have no problem with that, honestly. Um, just to get I'm not saying the numbers back up, but to stop the pressure, so much pressure. I mean, you got 60 days, and you're chasing them. I mean, those guys that chase them that full 60 days. Um, I mean, that would limit me to let's see here, 2, 4, 6, 8 duck hunts a year, more than likely, unless I take a trip somewhere, unless I take a vacation. Um, but I think it's worth it in the long run. I think so. I think in the long run, it'll be worth it. We have a WMA here. I did the video on it last week, I guess it was. Um, and it's what we call a category 2, and it's only 400 acres or so. So and everybody and their brother, it's only open on Saturdays. And what I'd like to see them do with it is set it up as a lottery draw, and you're only allowed X number of hunters in the to get in there. That's it. Now I would probably open it back up for instead of 1 day a week to 2 days a week, only just to give people others a chance to get in there and be able to hunt. Do that for a few seasons, see how it's working out, and then maybe reevaluate. If it's not working, then knock it back down to one day, but still do a lottery draw. Where was so oh there it is. Jeff says game commission set our season Friday. Another liberal season of 74 days. Wow. It doesn't matter if they reduce limits or days of field. I think it would help. Okay. You think it would help? Is that what you're saying, John? I do. Hang on 1 second, guys. A few years ago, no, it's been 60 for quite some time now. Yeah. I mean, I got you. I understand what you're saying, Jeff. I'm just thinking long term. I think it would help. That's just me personally. I'd like to get a. Wish we had a biologist that would come in here and help us sort it out. I mean, that would be a great thing. Um, and that's what I'm saying. If I can get a biologist to do this, get on the podcast, maybe help sort some of this out, and but I need a waterfowl biologist that hunts, that has the passion for hunting. A lot of biologists, and I'm not saying all of them. I'm just saying there's quite a few of them. Heck, they don't even hunt anymore. But I'm telling you, if you don't want to experience what we're experiencing here in South Carolina, you're going to have to make some Louisiana, Arkansas. We're going to have to make some serious decisions on trying to save what we have left. All 30 being in January. Well, I would actually say 31 to give it the full month of January. From January 1 on up to January 31st. If you're going to do January. They did up pintail from 1 to 3. Can you believe it? What do y'all think about that? Give me your thoughts. I actually had a biologist contact me. I think a couple of weeks ago I think I'm the one that somebody mentioned it and I harped in on it. But what do y'all think the pintail limit? I say 2. I say okay, Hayes, you saying 2 too? We can always go back to the point system. Yeah. But I think pintail should be 2. Because they're going to go. I mean, it's going to be nationwide on that 3 pintail. I just don't. I appreciate that, John. The Fed set the framework for this season a year in advance. Yes, they set the framework, but my state doesn't put anything out until almost August. I mean, it's crazy. I wish they'd go ahead and put that out now. Hey, John, appreciate you stopping in, man. Thanks so much for your insight and your comments. I do appreciate it, brother. Thank you. Yeah, that was a huge mistake. I think bluebills need to be at 2. Pintails need to be 2. I think mallards, and I know I'm going to upset the apple cart, but I think even the mallards need to go down to 3. Wood ducks back down to 2. Anti, what's going on? Well, this is where I want to do it at, Hayes, right here. Right here on this channel. I mean, I've got some ideas, and what I need is backing from biologists with data. That's what I need. I can say what I want all day long, and it's not going to mean a hill of beans. But the data that they can provide, I think is what's going to help. I think the seasons need to be cut. And I would be a little. I would say, for example, the first 2 years. Do this on a 5 to 6 year span. First 2 years, 30 days, reduced limits from 6. Most everybody's got 6. Jeff, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe y'all have 7 or 8. But I think it needs to be reduced by 2. So it's 4 ducks total. And if you live in an area that's got a 7 bird or 8 bird limit, which I know that the Pacific Flyway does, that would be knocked down by 2. Everything across the board would be knocked down by 2. 2 bluebills, 2 pintails, 2 wood ducks. All right, Charles. Yeah, we're going to get into that in just a second, buddy. Mallards need to be knocked down to 3. Y'all, okay, you're on a 6 duck limit. Okay. Mallards down to 3. I think you could probably get away with, four Gadwall. I'm pretty sure. I haven't heard anybody say much about the Gadwall populations. They seem to be holding their own. Teal down to 4. That kind of blue wing, green wing, cinnamon. And knock it down to 30 days for the first 2 years. After that, let it come up to 45 days, but with the same bag limits. And you do that for 2 years and then see where you're at. Let's see where we're at after that. And then we can either adjust it for a higher bag limit or keep the bag limit and just maybe go another, either keep it at 45 or let it roll to 60, back to 60. But that's just my opinion. That's what I see. What do y'all think about that idea? Give me some feedback. My professional opinion is that there's too. If you don't have them already, I just got referred to a hook and loops shell holder that will stick onto any kind. Let me know. Yeah, send it. I'd like to take a look at it. Going back up to Greenhead to Hayes, my professional opinion is that there's too many big money lodges, corporations have their hand in the pockets of the decision makers that would lose too much money. Oh, yeah, they would. Oh, yeah, listen. Call makers, decoy makers, waiter companies, big corporations that own large tracts to take their clients to, big guiding outfits that have private property they hunt on, all that. Oh yeah, they would most definitely. But you got to look at it like this. There's 2 ways to look at it. Economically, you're going to ruin. You could hurt some people economically, which in turn hurts. You pull that thread and that just keeps unraveling. But the other thing is if you don't do something now about and do something drastic about our duck populations and bag limits, again, you're pulling that thread and something drastic is going to happen and you won't have anything. I don't know if that would work because of the natural die-off is high. You can't bank ducks. Okay. I'm with you. Hey, we all spitballing out here. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. I got you, Jeff. Good argument there. I'm not gonna fight that one. Oh, but that ain't gonna happen. I mean, dude, at age 60, I may not have 4 years. I'd like to do something somewhere. Yeah, you would. The thought is good. Okay, I got it. The thought is good, but in reality, the reality of it is you would bankrupt all of your outdoor industry. Your waterfowl outdoor industry would go under because nobody. I do agree something different needs to happen, just not sure what. Yeah, because I mean, it would most definitely it would. I mean, hey, I'm talking about waterfowl content creators gone, gone. They'd have to find, or they'd have to create content on something else. That would be gone. Decoy makers gone. It ruined them. It'd put them in the hole. I mean, it would just it would devastate them. It would devastate the whole industry. You know, all your call makers, all of them. Why would people buy duck calls? You know, unless you're just collecting stuff, nobody. And then they would just do special orders. It would actually. It would just actually economies. The speculative goose probably would take a nosedive after that. Yeah. Let's see here. The local economy would suffer. Hotels, restaurants, big stores. You know, unless they can draw people in for something else. You know. I mean, you got to remember. Waterfowl hunters, if you have a big, I'm not going to say a box store, but places like Max Prairie Wings, Shields, Rogers, Cabela's, Bass Pro Shops. I mean, a lot of them could just go back to selling what they're known for. Bass Pro Shop and go back to selling tackle and wouldn't even probably hurt them. So, you know, it bankrupted them. I mean, in the scheme of things, hunting kills very a few of the ducks that are out there. You're right. I read somewhere, and I hope I get the numbers right. You take out of all the ducks that are hatched, probably 40% are eaten before they're hatched. 80% after they're hatched are eaten. And then we shoot about it's less than 10% of what we shoot, which is only giving you about 5 or 10% of the total ducks hatched that are heading back north to raise more babies. So yeah, I know in the big scheme, local economies would just fall out. Like I said, hotels, restaurants, because they primarily, I mean, if they're in a good duck hunting state and close to a good duck hunting area, that's how they get their. The duck hunter is how they make their money. You know, gas and snacks and all that kind of stuff. The biologist, Delta, Ducks Unlimited, they would fold. I'm telling you, they would. Because, I mean, it would be like, well, why do I want to contribute my money to something that's closed? You know, done. All that money's gone. Yeah, it'd be devastating. You're right. Eastern Arkansas economy would be in shambles. Yeah, absolutely. It's migration pressure that hurts hunting. Yeah. like I said, a reduction in days, a reduction in numbers, bag limits. And I can tell you now, I don't think pintails we should be able to shoot 3. I think it should be 2. I think bluebills should be 2. If you're going to keep the mallard at the current rate at 4, okay, but wood ducks need to go back down to 2 instead of 3. You really can't count wood ducks. I mean, seriously, you can't fly over a spot and try to count wood ducks because you'll never find them. But it's just that's what I'm saying. Something you're 100% correct. Something has to change. Something has to come out, and that's why I would love, like I said, love to have a biologist on a podcast or even come into a live stream, and let's hear it from their perspective. I know. I mean, I'm not that big of a content creator. I got that, but even getting retail companies, decoy companies, to come in and give their view on it and what could possibly happen to them. Think about this: mud motors. Except for a handful of people that are living in Louisiana, Lower Alabama, Lower Mississippi, South Carolina, Florida, mud motors wouldn't sell. Boat manufacturers. Why am I building a duck boat? Can't duck hunt. Why am I going to build one? We'll build one that we can duck hunt again. Yep. You pull that thread too hard, you're gonna, everything's gonna unravel on you. But and kind of what Jeff was saying, it's migration and pressure that hurts hunting. What I've been saying for years, and I know y'all have heard me say it: food, water, rest. Food, water, rest. Food, water, rest. That is the only we got to. There's got to be food, and it's got to be the right foods, and they can get that in moist soil applications. They get the right stuff in moist soil applications. Mud motors are trendy now, but I'm gonna tell you something. They cut a duck season out for 4 years. Ain't nobody gonna buy any. They'll sell them. What do I need a mud boat for, or a mud motor? Why would I need that? I just go buy a regular, 4-stroke Yammer hammer or Mercury and leave it alone. Get your Daihatsu. But that's what I'm saying. I'd like to get that a biologist, some retail people. I mean, I think these are good conversations to have, and trying to figure out, what they would see. What are they seeing? I mean, guys like Toxie Hayes, with gamekeepers, duck impoundments would get sold. you could buy land cheap. I'm gonna tell you. We would save, as a duck hunters, we would save money. I'll tell you what, 4 years of no duck hunting, you might become a millionaire. Guide services would go under. Yeah, it would be bad, dude. It would be really bad. And as you said, hey, these mud motors are trendy now. Let me tell you what. I was running mud motors when mud motors weren't cool. What do you got there? Why do you got that? I don't. You don't need that to go where we go. You need it to go where I go. If I had a nickel for every mud motor I probably sold talking to people back in the day, I'd be a millionaire. But why would you, certain boats, why would you buy them? Why would you buy them? So, no, you can't. No, you can't do it. Do, do, do. Oh. There's only one major mud motor company that isn't based in Louisiana, and you're correct. That is Mud Buddy. They're out of Utah, right? I believe. They're out of Utah. I think Freedom Motors, which is that hybrid, I think they're based out of New York State. I think. Can somebody look at Anti? If you're out there, there's a motor. It's a mud motor. It's called a Freedom motor. I think it's based out of New York, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Anti's over there just typing away. Whoo! Huh. Shell manufacturers, even some gun manufacturers. Man, that would be terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Yeah, where are they out of? That is a bad mamma jamma. What does New York know about mine? I don't know, dude. I just thought I saw it. It was out of New York. I could be 100% wrong. But I will say there's no reason for any hunter in Arkansas to have a GTR. It's all for show. There, look at there. Look at there, Jeff. Located in Victor, New York, Freedom Outboard spends most of their time on the Finger Lakes and in Lake and Erie Canal. There you go. And it's a hybrid motor. I mean, it's got a traditional power pack. It's got the mud motor lower unit. It's got some kind of special cooling system, gel pack cooling system. Because most traditional outboards are water cooled, so it has this kind of gel pack that helps it. And it is a bad mamma jamma from what I've seen. I don't know. Hey, I don't know if we can. I mean, I know. I know Freddie King has got one. I don't know if if he's put it through the. I know he's. I know he's put it through the log and stump test, but I don't know about the mud. And I tell you, the mud we have here, especially on the coast, I mean, man, it's just different. It's different from y'all's. Y'all got soupy mud. We got like stuff that just clumps up. Perfect motor for the Arkansas timber, though. I know that ProDrive has got one. This is very similar with the power pack being a Daihatsu engine, from what I understand. We got Blackjack Mud and River Silk. And ProDrive's out of Louisiana, so if those guys are making it, they got to be able to. If ProDrive's if they're from Louisiana and they're making that style of motor like Freedom is, there's got to be something to it, buddy. Oh my gosh. Oh man. I'm gonna do something, guys. How's that? I need to stand up for a minute. Yeah, you're 100% correct. I hope that ceiling fan don't bother y'all. If that ceiling fan's bothering y'all, let me know. I'll turn it off. I just needed to stand up. I've been sitting all day. I got me one of these. Y'all seen those little under the desk like stairmaster kind of deal? Uh, People sit at their desk and they put their feet on it and they kind of like pedal. I got me one the other day. It was kind of a birthday gift. I don't know how far I rode today, but I did something. I'm good, thank you. I have a desk for a reason, Matt, to sit. I've been sitting at this desk all day long, man. I mean, I get to work at 7:45. I'm sitting down here, and 5 o'clock, I get up and I piddle around the house a little bit and sit back on the couch and today. That's right. It's my mind control. Trying to figure out where you are, Anti. I know you're in an underground bunker somewhere. I gotta move. I'm telling you, man, I am stoved up right now. Back hurts, lower back hurts, upper back hurts. I tell you what, if you want to find out where Anti lives, what you do is you get in the car and you ride around the Sonora Desert till you see a school bus out in the middle of nowhere. And you'll drive up to it. And he's got a hatch. And he opens up the hood of the school bus and climbs down into his underground bunker. I know he does. I know it. I know it. I know it. I know it. Lidocaine your pain, I'm telling you. Hey, that's a cool gopher, man. I don't care what anybody says. That's a cool gopher. I'm telling you, man. One of these days, Anti, you gonna slip. I'll figure it out. It ain't nothing but time. Ain't nothing but time. I got a feeling that Anti is the Bucky's mascot a gopher or a beaver? It's a beaver. It's a beaver. I think Anti is like a billionaire, and he just comes on out here to mingle with the. And he's a billionaire. He's yeah, he's got some education. Harvard, probably. Harvard or Yale. I'll be able to Giants live a lot out on your channel. Oh my gosh. And he just comes out here to these little channels and he hangs out with everybody just to be with the common folk. Kind of like Richie Rich when he goes to play baseball. I mean, they're building 2 in Louisiana right now, like a kid on Christmas when they open. I almost had anti-location ones, but my phone blew up. He probably detonated it. That's the thing. See, that's the thing, Jeff. The man's got skills. You were almost getting too close, and he presses a button, and your phone goes poof. Anti is secretly a United States Senator. He's up to 87% on his stock trading. You hate on your brother with an orange. Oh my God. Minions matter. I ain't hating, brother. I ain't hating. I could just. That's what you're saying. I'm just saying. Here's what I'm saying, dude. You, I mean, nobody knows. Honestly, nobody knows you. I can't find out anybody who's ever met you. And that's all cool, man. Trust me, it's cool. I got it. Uh, he's some sort of aristocrat, man. I mean, he's highly intelligent, lives in an underground bunker. Um, Kind of, or either that, or he's like, what was that? I can't remember the character's name. Um, his son was a Secret Service agent, and they were chasing. They thought he tried to kill the president or whatever. And anyway, his dad lived way out in the boonies, and they come after him. He goes under the tunnels and pops out under a tree, and they start running into Claymore, daisy chains, and whatnot. do whatever now they delivered him in the van. Oh, it's definitely a cornfield in Iowa. Oh man, I ain't got nothing but love for you, man. I ain't got nothing but love for you. Trust me. I don't want to wake up and have some ninja looking at me in the middle of the night and say, "You remember that night you were talking about me?" I don't want all that. Oh my gosh. I tell you what, you get about 9 or 10 people in here, 11, 12 people. We start cracking up, the numbers start dropping. I'm like, come on, guys, this is what gets fun. He play whack-a-mole with his secret entrance to his bunkers. It's odd, I have a van. Ninjas don't speak. Those who knows don't speak. My question is when is Anti going to start releasing all the secrets, the deep state secrets? Oh man, nothing but love, brother. Nothing but love. Y'all know it's good when you get me to crack up and turn red face. Man, for those who know, but the shell cracker should be starting to bite here very soon. Doge will hunt. He might have the nuclear codes. Oh. Blows him. Oh no. No, he's too smart for that, buddy. I'll be glad when we get that Doge check. I tell you right now, I could use it right now. I got to buy a new computer, man. I got to get a new computer. This laptop is so ancient, and I need something newer. It took me, I kid you not, yesterday, after I got off work, I have a work laptop, and then I've got this one. And I wanted to put a video together real quick, and it took me almost 30 minutes before I could start doing anything. And today, I turned the computer on at 7:20, and I finally got it everything up at 7:45. This thing is so slow. I need a new one. Needs me a new one. If Jeff Barnes offered you a computer, do not accept it. Defund the DNR. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this. These sinuses, man. This pollen, man. It ain't no joke this year. Man, I went outside. I came in from Saturday. I look like a bearded yellow minion. Uh, everything, man. Everything. Pine trees, hickory. Pine trees, pollen, hickories, my oak trees, all the bushes, grass, everything. Not a Taco Bell movement, though. Anti-Jack is not an individual. It's a movement. I missed that one. Hashtag Anti-Jack. Oh. But I am ready to catch some fish. I'm ready. I'm ready. Need to get some of these reels back up here lined up again. I hear you, buddy. I hear you, Charles. Speaking of which, I got to cut my grass. Probably going to jump on that tomorrow. I need to run to the hardware store and start getting my yard stuff. We got fire ants starting to pop up everywhere. Wasps starting to come back. Need to clean up. I got some. Wife said she wanted all the shrubbery down, all of it. She wanted to get it away from the house. She didn't want anything. She wanted to replant something else. Oh well. We're at it every other week. Grass cuts now. Won't be long till it's weekly. Yep. Just ordered new poles from Cabela's. They're having a fishing sale now. Oh, cool. Thank you for watching. Watch the Sling Blade again. I went and got me a. Don't think bad of me, guys. Don't think bad of me, but I don't need a chainsaw. I don't use a chainsaw that often, right? I mean, I just don't use it that often. And it always seems like every time I go to get my chainsaw out, it won't crank. Something's broken. Something's busted. Fuel lines are rotted. Whatever. What have you. So I went and got me a battery operated chainsaw the other day, and I can't wait to. And that'd be kind of cool too when I go in the swamp. Put it in the boat when I go in the swamp because a lot of times we'll come up on trees that have fallen over, and you got to cut them out. That'd be good to have. So, that's a good thing. You got them French fried taters. Now that's very manly. I'm gonna tell you, dude. Don't think bad of me on it. Great T-shirt. I don't use a chainsaw that often. Not very manly. I don't. I just don't. And like right now, I got a nice chainsaw in the shed. I went to go get it. Fuel lines are cracked, and I mean, I got one. I got one the other day. RD. I went and got I got a Cobalt with a 40 volt battery on it. Yeah, the battery technology has come a long way. I tell you though, yeah, I was gonna go buy an extra battery, but they want almost 180 dollars for an extra battery. Crazy. Crazy. But it wouldn't hurt. It's I got a 14-inch, so it'll do anything I need to do around the house. It's not like I'm cutting wood for firewood or anything. So lithium batteries are out. Yep. But I'll start taking that out with me when we go do boat rides. I got a lot of film the other day on the boat ride. A lot of film. I got about 2 hours worth. It ain't gonna hurt. I got a 14-inch. Won't hurt much. Not much. I like my 60 Daihatsu 2-stroke. It won't hurt much. Jeff. I'm trying to crank the boat ramp anymore. Oh. What else? I gotta head to. Got a lot of things I gotta do this spring, man. A lot of things. Pretty soon it won't be getting dark till about 9 o'clock. I can start leaving the house at 5 and go dog train. That's gonna be nice. Go train Bougie, maybe get an afternoon fishing trip in. It's fixing to happen. Fitting to happen, boys. I'm a two-stroke finisher. All right. Well, Charles, I'll be. Are you gonna try to get there at noon when the doors open? When are you gonna try to get there? Friday. All right, Jeff. Take care. The last of the snow geese are calling me to bed. All right, buddy. You be careful out there. I'll be going through the gate. I'll be there. I will be there before 12. All right, RD. Take care of yourself, brother. All right, RD. Real quick before you leave, if you haven't already left, are you going to the show this weekend? I'll be there Friday if you're going. All right, sounds good, Charles. We had a couple of males already try to visit her, and yes to your question. I got you, buddy. Well, good luck on it. Make sure you get one of your buddies to take video. They got the South Carolina State calling contest this Saturday. I won't make it. I got to work Saturday, but I'm off. That's why I'm going Friday. Walk around and whatnot. Hang on one second. Gotcha. Oh, See you Friday, Charles. Take care of yourself. Thanks for coming in, buddy. I am almost out of here myself. I got to go take some medicine, guys, and go get in bed and try to get some sleep tonight. But again, I think I'm going to call it tonight, guys. I do appreciate everybody coming in here. I always do. I like having these funny conversations and just chatting about things here and there. And I do appreciate it. Bottom of my heart, I do appreciate it. Anyway, guys, hope y'all have a great week. Get out in the woods if you can. Go catch you some fish. Go chase a turkey. Whatever you got to do, just get out there and do it. And in the meantime, we will see y'all next time on Daddy Duck 365. Y'all have a great night and good night.